Now, it's considered to be one of the biggest threats to the world's oceans. Delegates from UN member states are gathering here in Paris this Monday to confront the problem of plastic pollution. The goal is to agree on a global treaty to limit the production of plastic and to emphasise the need for recycling. The UN Environmental Programme, which is hosting the talks, has released a blueprint for reducing plastic waste by 80% by the year 2040. France 24's Antonia Kerrigan is at the meeting and joins us now. Antonia, what is hopeful in terms of what's likely to come out of this meeting?
So this is the second of 5 such negotiation meetings. The aim is to sign a treaty in about 2 years' time. So this week we're not expecting anything resembling a final draft. We're expecting a mandate for basically a pre-draft, a zero draft. But what we do think will happen this week is we'll have a clearer idea by the end of what the ambitions are and what approach is being adopted. Now, there are 2 distinct views on how we should reduce plastic pollution. I beg your pardon. I'm joined now by Joshua Backer of the American Chemistry Council. Joshua, so we are currently producing much more plastic than we can safely dispose of. We're recycling about 9% globally. There's about 150 million tonnes in the oceans. NGOs are calling for curbs and drastic cut-downs in the amount of plastic we're producing. You don't agree?
No, we don't agree. But let me tell you what our ambitions are for an agreement. We want a well-crafted agreement that works to unleash circularity and move the plastics industry's linear model to a much more circular model. The main reason why we are opposed to a cap on plastic production is because the world needs more clean water, clean energy, and other means to keep food fresh much longer. Those are 3 critical applications that will address the climate crisis and help make the world much more sustainable.
Do you have any concerns about the future of recycling, given how little we are currently recycling of what we need to be producing if we continue along the current trajectory?
Recycling alone is not going to solve the problem. And as we see today, the numbers for the amount of plastic that gets recycled is abysmal. And so when we think about what an agreement like this could do, 1, it needs to focus on the sustainable consumption of our products. 2, as an industry, we need to focus on how we design those products for circularity so they can be easily remade into new products. And 3, it needs to be equitable to the 3 billion people across the globe who don't have access to proper waste management. As an industry, we have invested nearly $16 billion to scale new technologies in recycling, modernize existing technologies, and accelerate public-private partnerships to build capacity across the globe.
We know for a fact that there is already a huge impact on biodiversity and on the natural environment regarding plastics. Do you consider that the industry has a responsibility to play in addressing these existing risks?
We're equally appalled by the amount of plastic that enters the environment. Our plastic is way too valuable to be landfilled, incinerated, or leaked into our marine. We need that material back so that we can make it into new products. We've invested billions of dollars in innovation to make cutting-edge design and help many industries across the globe achieve all types of various ambitious sustainability goals.
Thank you very much, Joshua Backer. Back to you in the studio, Annette.
Thank you. That's Antonia Kerrigan, who's covering that meeting there of world leaders.